You guys, I am so excited today. This is not only a huge book haul, but like, oh, I'm so excited. There is a giveaway, and it's like the biggest giveaway that we have done on this channel, and it is all sponsored by Christian Book. Now, if you guys remember, a few months ago, I posted that they were doing focus groups, and if you took part of this focus group and spent some of your time answering questions, and you would get a $50 gift card. But all of you who mentioned that I referred you also got me a $25 gift card. So some of this is from Christian Book, and some of this is just from your generosity and mentioning my name. And I'm so very grateful to you guys, because I already have my kids' curriculum squared away, and it's not very often that I just get to like buy myself stuff or like books, because you know all the money goes to homeschooling and you know my kids. And so I'm actually getting like all the books on my list, and I'm over the moon right now. Now, if you are not familiar with Christian Book, they have so much on their website, from reading books to mom to reading books for dad and the kids. They have decor and toys and curriculum. And last year, when I was actually purchasing some of this year's curriculum, I actually purchased it from their website, because it not only, you know, arrived quickly, but it was also on sale, or I just was able to get a way better price than purchasing it from the actual curriculum company. So if you have not looked at their website for your homeschool curriculum, then I would highly suggest adding them to your comparison list when you are price checking different curriculums for either this year or next year, because they had way better prices on some of the things that I was looking at than the publishers' websites. So I am going to get into the unboxing, and you guys, I haven't even opened these boxes yet, because I was waiting for everything to come in, because I ordered so much that it came in 4 different packages, and I still have one that was back ordered that is currently waiting to arrive. Now, some things I did order for my kids, not necessarily like the big kids, because I feel like they always get stuff, but for my toddler, because I really want to keep him entertained this homeschool year, and entertained in the same room as us, and not putting on a movie or finding something that he can do. So he loves building things and just getting into tools and all of that. So I got him this design and drill set, because I figured that it comes with a little box, so everything should stay contained. You guys know that I don't like when I'm just now becoming a Play-Doh mom, and I don't necessarily, you know, want to be a Play-Doh mom, but I also know that it helps them to learn and grow in sensory stuff, and my kids love it, so I'm trying to be that mom that's Pinteresty. So I love that he'll be able to play with this, and I think it's something that he'll really enjoy, and I love that it can just stay contained in its own box. Next, I got She Believed, 12 Stories of Courageous Women of Faith Who Changed the World. I thought that this would be a really great read aloud book for my 7-year-old. I did get the big kids a few things, not anything crazy, because they always get books in like our morning baskets and things. And then this would also be a great book to add into your morning basket. Next, I also got my toddler Candy Apple Blessings. I figured this would be a super cute fall book, and it's a board book, so he won't, you know, easily rip it. And then we're also doing a co-op, so I thought that would also be fun to take in. And then in this box, I just have some promotional stuff and your receipt. And I got some Lamplighter books, you guys. If you remember, this one is one of their audiobooks. They have the best audiobooks. I am not the type of person that can just listen to audiobooks and pay completely attention, but these are actually theater dramas, and so it's different people voicing each character, and it's fun and engaging. And so when I saw that they had Lamplighter books on their website, I had to get a few, because I was so excited to see these. All right, let me get my opener for my next box. All right, the next one is another book for my toddler. It's funny because I actually got him one of these books. I think it was by DK, and it had the little animal sounds, and he absolutely loved it, but he also trashed it. So I'm sure he's gonna love this book, and I'm just going to make sure that I'm sitting with him each time he's going through it, so then that way he doesn't rip all of the pages, even though it's like a board book. And then the next one is Splish Splash. It is Baby Touch and Feel. He likes these books as well. So I'm trying to really set us up for this homeschool year where my toddler is completely taken care of. He's got books and toys and will hopefully not be super crazy when we're trying to learn. So the next couple of things are going to be more items for my toddler, and I think the books for me are down at the bottom. But there are colors and shapes. It's a DK baby book like the last one. And you guys know how much I love DK. And then there is I Can Be Kind, because he's starting to get a little sassy and I really want to start talking about kindness with him. But this one's cute because it's like a little fold out book. And I got him another toy. It's a Melissa and Doug toy, you guys. They have Melissa and Doug toys on there, and I absolutely love these because these are some of the toys that I have found to be very long lasting in our home, especially including their puzzles. They're very thick and they're usually very large, and they could be this huge floor puzzle that everyone can work on together. And so this is another toolkit. And he'll be able to build little things with it. I know it's kind of reflective from the light. And then next, I got my 7-year-old a little doll. She loves having her little baby dolls. And when I saw that they had this on their website, I knew she would love it, and that it would just be something tiny that she can carry with her, and especially on our co-op days. And then I got us Taco Takeover. It is a game that you play, and from what I remember, so they have these flashcards that say the topping, and then they have these tacos that stand, and you try to build your taco faster than everybody else. And my kids are so competitive, so I thought that they would love this on a day where maybe we need a little bit of break from our work, or we just want to have fun and play a game together. All right, and then the last thing that I got for my kids, because I got my daughter the little baby doll, I also wanted to get my son some stickers, because you guys, like my kids, they love putting stickers on their water bottle, and let's be real, like I do too. So I got Faith Can Move Mountains. And then I also got Want to Talk About Jesus, because my son and I are very punny and we love, you know, silly puns like this. So I thought that he would love having something like that on his water bottle. Now, before I get into the books, because I was ordering so many books, I know that like there's just going to be no way that I make time during the day, and there's going to be times where I'm reading either during nap time and, you know, sitting with my toddler, or I'm going to be reading at night. So I got myself a book light, and it says Grace Upon Grace, and it feels pretty sturdy. I'm actually very impressed with this because I think it was only about $8, so it wasn't terribly expensive. And then, oh, you guys, okay, I don't know how many of you follow Angela Braniff here on YouTube, but I absolutely love her. I think she's hilarious, and I love their parenthood story about how, if you guys don't know her, they have 8 children. I believe the first 2 are biological, and then she's done domestic adoptions, foreign adoptions, and even in vitro adoptions. and I just love her story. And so I saw that they have Love Without Borders on Christian Book. It is a book written by Angela Braniff about her adoption story. And so I just thought that this would be really fun to read, and I'm so excited because I totally forgot that I ordered this. Next is Dishing Up Devotions. It is by Katie Trent. So this says, are you a homeschool mom looking for ways to deepen your family's faith through simple, life-affirming activities? Author and conference speaker Katie Trent shares wisdom, insights, and words of encouragement she's gathered through her own journey while equipping other homeschoolers. She believes deeply in the ability of every mom to reach and disciple her children from a place of joy and confidence. And so I figured that this would be a wonderful book to read this year as a mom and a homeschooler. And I had actually learned about this from Tana Meyer at our homeschool convention, and it just sounded so wonderful, and she spoke highly of it. And one of the things that I really loved is my kids, they have food allergies. So we're usually gluten and dairy free. And she has recipes in here that are also gluten and dairy free. I don't know if every recipe is, but let me just take a quick peek. But it's nice when you can find things that, you don't necessarily have to be like, oh, well, we have to skip that part of the book, or, no, we can't make that, even though they see all of these beautiful pictures. And I actually have another book that was part of this order that's on back order because it was newly released from her, and it is Recipes for a Sweet Child. And that one I also recommend looking into because it sounded very sweet. It has activities and conversation starters and recipes, basically all that this one has as well. And it's just all about bringing your family together and diving into some hard topics together with one another. And, hopefully you see the fruit of that time well spent. The next lamplighter book that I got was A Little Sir Galahad. You guys, I have read so many descriptions on the lamplighter books, and I don't quite remember what this one was about, but I know that my son was so excited when he read the description and he begged me to buy it. And so when I saw that Christian book had it, and they also had it for a really good price, I knew I had to get it. And so I'm so excited to be able to give this to him and let him dive into that book. Next, I got The Well-Watered Woman. It is rooted in truth, growing in grace, and flourishing in faith. Look at how lovely that is. I cannot wait to get into that book. I've been trying to make it more of a priority to not just read the Bible every day, but to also do a devotional or read a book on motherhood and just biblical principles and things like that. So I'm really excited to dive into some of these that I have got. All right, now the last book in this box is not for me. It is for one of my friends because she is brand new to homeschooling, and I keep saying like, dude, you need this book. Because it's my favorite homeschool book of all time. I don't know if I will ever find another one that will top it, but I believe that any new homeschooler and even any seasoned homeschooler should read this book. And so when I saw it on Christian Book's website, I just knew I had to get it for her, and I had the gift card anyway, so I was just so excited to be able to give this to her. So I can't wait, and I hope I get to give this to her before the video comes out. But it is Homeschool Bravely. If you guys have read this book, let me know down below. Do you love it as much as I do? Because I absolutely love the encouragement and all of the information that Jamie Erickson puts into this book, and to just love on us moms and let us know that we're not crazy and that we are doing the right thing for our children, and to stand in those things with a biblical mindset and not just, feeling like we're completely crazy for choosing this lifestyle for our children. And one of the things that I really love about Jamie Erickson is she hasn't just homeschooled 1 or 2 children, she's homeschooled 5. So she has a lot of knowledge that you can glean from her, and her approach to homeschooling and all of the things that she wishes she had done differently. And I love following her on social media and just getting that constant encouragement from her. All right, I actually have one last book, but it was hiding under some of the promotional papers and I just didn't see it. So it is hard is not the same thing as bad. This is a newly released book. It sounded incredible, and we have, like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, we have so many changes coming up this year, and I want to make sure that I'm going into it with a good perspective, a biblical perspective, and that I am approaching the hard things in life with love and kindness, and just reminding myself that, you know, hard is not the same thing as bad. Now it says the perspective shift that could completely change the way that you mother. And this just sounded amazing to me, and I'm really excited to dive into this book. I think it might actually be one of the very first books that I read from this haul. And then to end the book haul, I have one last book. It is not a physical book, it is an ebook, because Christian Book also sells ebooks, which I think is amazing. And so I got The Memory Making Mom, because this book has been on my list for I think the last year. And it says building traditions that breathe life into your home. And isn't that why we all homeschool? So we can breathe life into our family and into our children, and we can spend time with them and make memories with them. So I'm so excited to get reading, you guys. I need to make like a loop schedule for myself, or a morning basket schedule on what books to read and when and where to start. Now, as far as the giveaway, I am so excited for this part, you guys. So if you would like to enter the giveaway to get a $100 Christian book gift card, so you can buy whatever you want from their website. If you have your own book list running, if you want to get curriculum or any of these books, then make sure that you have liked this video. Comment down below with what you would like to purchase with your $100 gift card should you win it, and make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. The last thing that you will need to do is go and subscribe over to Christian Book's channel. I will link that channel down below, so go make sure that you follow them, and I will also have a list of the rules so you can make sure that you are covered for this giveaway. If you would like an additional entry, then go follow me on Instagram and check out my Christian book post, where you will be able to find additional entry information over there. And share this video with your friends, you guys. We're all homeschoolers. We all love books, and so getting a $100 gift card I know can be a blessing to any family. And so that is it. I will see you guys again later. Bye.